Fascinating facts about Ghana that will surprise you. Ghana, a beacon of freedom and hope for Africa. Ghana is not just a country, it's a symbol of liberation, unity, and promise for the African continent. Nestled along the Atlantic coast, Ghana is geographically unique as it sits where the prime meridian intersects with the equator, creating a powerful geographical marker between the eastern and western hemispheres. This land thrives under the rhythm of two distinct seasons: the rainy season, marked by life-giving showers, and the dry season, when the harmattan winds blow in from the Sahara, carrying fine dust across the land. However, Ghana's true strength lies in its people. With a youthful population of over 33 million, Ghana hums with energy, ambition, and cultural diversity. Its more than 100 ethnic groups speak a symphony of languages, unified by English, the country's official tongue. Ghana's flag symbolizes its rich heritage and struggles. Red for the blood shed by heroes, gold for its abundant mineral wealth, green for its lush forests, and the central black star, a proud reminder of Ghana's status as the first sub-Saharan African nation to gain independence in 1957. This historic milestone inspired liberation movements across the continent, cementing Ghana's place as a symbol of freedom and hope. Before we delve deeper, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're interested in engaging content like this, hit the bell icon and comment "I subscribed" below for a warm welcome to our community. Welcome back. On the bustling streets of Accra or in the vibrant rural markets, Ghanaian women captivate with their unique skill of carrying heavy loads on their heads. From baskets of fruit to trays of pastries or even large bundles of goods, these loads are balanced with an elegance that seems effortless. Wrapped headscarves serve as makeshift cushions, and with a simple adjustment for balance, these women walk, talk, and laugh, embodying strength and grace. This practice, passed down through generations, is more than functional. It's a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of Ghanaian women. Picture a woman balancing a dozen coconuts on her head while bargaining with a customer. This everyday act is a metaphor for their ability to balance life's burdens with dignity and poise. In northern Ghana, polygamy is part of cultural tradition, where a man's status is often measured by his family size. Among these communities, one man, Kaku Adai, stands out. Known as the man with 100 wives, his life is a blend of tradition, religion, and remarkable management. His wives, who are essential to maintaining the household and running their vast farmland, work in harmony like a well-organized system. Though conflicts arise, Kaku's calm leadership and ability to mediate disputes ensure peace. While some view him as a symbol of wealth and power, others see his lifestyle as controversial, sparking conversations about tradition and modernity. Ghana's New Year traditions are unlike any other. Instead of celebrating in lavish homes, families often gather in makeshift huts made of palm leaves. Here they cry or cheer based on their experiences in the past year. If the year was difficult, families cry loudly to cleanse their spirits and invite good fortune. In some coastal areas like Osu in Accra, playing music on New Year's Day is strictly forbidden to avoid angering the sea goddess, Mamewata. This custom reflects the deep spiritual beliefs of the Ghanaian people, where respect for nature and tradition intertwine. On this day, a traditional meal of fried rooster and a spinach salad with tuna, boiled eggs, onions, and tomatoes is prepared. Yet, even in celebration, cultural etiquette prevails. Using the left hand to greet or offer something is considered deeply disrespectful, as it may offend others or even invoke curses. Nestled in the enchanting landscapes of Ghana's eastern region, where majestic mountains meet the whispers of ancient winds, the Dipo ceremony of the Krobo tribe represents a sacred and timeless journey. It signifies the pivotal transition of young girls from the innocence of childhood to the esteemed threshold of womanhood. At the break of dawn, under the soft light of a rising sun, young girls kneel by a sacred stream to partake in a symbolic cleansing ritual. As their hair is shaved, they shed the final vestiges of their youth. Clothed in traditional skirts adorned with intricate beads, each bead a story passed down through generations, they step into their new roles with pride and reverence for their heritage. Throughout the multi-day ceremony, the girls face a series of trials that test not only their physical endurance, but also their patience, resilience, and courage. They balance calabashes filled with water atop their heads, ensuring not a single drop spills, and overcome fears by stepping confidently over roaring flames. Each trial is imbued with lessons that prepare them for the challenges of adulthood. As the sun sets and the rhythmic pulse of ceremonial drums fills the air, the girls are welcomed into the heart of the village. They dance, their movements a celebration of their newfound maturity and a tribute to their ancestors and deities. The entire community gathers to witness the culmination of this transformative journey, offering blessings and heartfelt wishes for the young women's futures. The Depot ceremony is far more than a traditional event. It is a vibrant declaration of cultural pride and the enduring bond between the people, their history, and their sacred roots. The determination, joy, and hope radiating from each girl's face underscore the profound impact of this rite, ensuring the Krobo legacy continues to flourish. Known as the Gold Coast, Ghana is a land rich in natural treasures, with every grain of its soil capable of glinting with gold. As one of Africa's largest gold producers, Ghana mined an astounding 4 million ounces in 2023. Its gold mines are a lifeline for the economy and a symbol of national pride. Yet, beneath the surface of this golden prosperity lies a tale of inequality and poverty. Despite being Africa's top gold-producing country, over 23% of Ghana's population lives below the poverty line, with the northern regions, such as the Savannah area, bearing the brunt of deprivation. In these rural areas, nearly 50% of people struggle with inadequate access to food, healthcare, and education. According to the World Bank, this stark disparity highlights the challenges faced by rural communities compared to more developed urban centers. While Ghana boasts a relatively high adult literacy rate of 79.1%, significant gaps persist, particularly among women and in impoverished regions. Rural areas often lack infrastructure, forcing families to navigate life with limited resources. A simple meal might consist of sweet potatoes or corn, reflecting the everyday struggles of these communities. Efforts to bridge the urban-rural divide continue, but the challenges remain steep. Ghana's wealth of natural resources contrasts sharply with the reality of life for many of its people, emphasizing the importance of sustainable development and equitable access to opportunities. Accra, the bustling capital of Ghana, offers a vibrant mix of culture, commerce, and opportunity, but at a significant cost. Ranked as one of Africa's most expensive cities, living in Accra can rival expenses in some Western urban centers. A modest one-bedroom apartment in the city center typically costs $900 per month, while a three-bedroom unit can go as high as $2,300 monthly. Suburban living is more affordable, with rents starting at $500 for smaller units. Dining options vary, from local meals costing $5 to mid-range dinners for two averaging $50. Basic grocery staples like milk $2 per liter, bread $1.50 per loaf, and chicken $7 per kilogram are reasonably priced, but can quickly add up for families. Public transportation offers a more affordable option, with one-way bus fares as low as 50 cents and monthly passes costing around $30. However, taxis are more expensive, at approximately $1 per kilometer. For a single person living in a central one-bedroom apartment, monthly expenses, including rent, food, transportation, and essentials, typically amount to $1,650. While the city attracts people from across the country and beyond, its rapid urbanization has strained infrastructure, leading to housing shortages, unemployment, and overburdened healthcare systems. Accra's allure lies in its promise of opportunity, yet it also comes with challenges that highlight the costs of urban growth. Would you choose to settle in this dynamic yet demanding city? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Ghana stands as a beacon of cultural diversity, with over 100 ethnic groups, each contributing to a vibrant mosaic of traditions, arts, and customs. The nation's cultural fabric is deeply woven with music, dance, art, and age-old rituals that celebrate its people and their heritage. Ghanaian music is renowned worldwide for its lively rhythms, rich percussion, and soulful vocals. From the infectious beats of highlife to the modern fusion of hiplife, along with gospel, reggae, and Afrobeat, Ghanaian music speaks to the soul, often carrying messages of joy, love, and resilience. The accompanying dance is just as captivating, characterized by dynamic movements, symbolic gestures, and colorful costumes that express communal values, spiritual beliefs, and celebratory spirit. Ghanaian art is equally striking, known for its bold and vibrant colors that depict themes of daily life, nature, and spirituality. Intricately designed kente cloth, a traditional hand-woven textile, symbolizes messages of pride, creativity, and identity, with each pattern carrying its own meaning. Among Ghana's rich traditional dances, the Adowa dance stands out. It's performed with coordinated hand and foot movements, narrating a cultural story through its expressive gestures. This dance, often accompanied by drumming and singing, is more than entertainment. It's a medium of storytelling and spiritual connection. Unique traditions like those of the Ashanti people, who cast ancestral statues in gold to honor their forebears, showcase Ghana's deep reverence for its past. However, some practices, like the now regulated Trokosi system, have stirred conversations around cultural ethics and modernization. Ghana's cultural heritage isn't just a relic of the past. It thrives in the present, shaping the identity of its people and captivating the world with its beauty and depth. Curious to learn more about these traditions? Let us know in the comments below. Ghana is not only renowned for its cultural richness, but also for its stunning natural landmarks, such as Lake Volta and Kintampo Falls. These two places are much more than scenic beauty. They are deeply intertwined with the country's culture, history, and people's way of life. Lake Volta, the world's largest artificial lake, is a true engineering marvel that also serves as a vital resource for millions of Ghanaians. It was created by the construction of the Akosombo Dam and stretches across a vast area, providing a lifeline for communities living along its shores. For the people of Ghana, the lake is essential for many daily activities. Traditional wooden boats glide smoothly across its surface, facilitating fishing, trade, and transportation. Beyond its practical uses, Lake Volta also supports agriculture by providing irrigation for crops and offers significant economic opportunities through tourism. But Lake Volta is more than just an economic resource. It holds historical significance. The creation of the lake required the relocation of entire villages and farmlands, and in the process, it became a symbol of unity and the collective strength of the Ghanaian people. Those who gave up their land to build this monumental project are honored in the collective memory of the nation. Not far from the lake, Kintampo Falls stands as a sacred site, revered by locals for its spiritual significance. The falls, with their powerful whitewater cascades, are believed by the local community to be the resting place of their ancestors. The sound of the rushing water is thought to carry the spirits of those who have passed, and every year, during special ceremonies, village elders and residents gather at the base of the falls to perform rituals. They offer prayers and gifts, seeking blessings for a prosperous year filled with abundant rains and favorable winds. The falls serve as a reminder that, despite the pressures of modern life, the people of Ghana remain deeply connected to their ancestral roots and their sacred lands. Ghana holds a prominent position on the global stage as the second-largest producer of cocoa, surpassed only by Côte d'Ivoire. Cocoa is not merely an agricultural product in Ghana. It is the backbone of the nation's economy and a symbol of its agricultural prowess. This crop contributes approximately 25.5% of the country's total export revenue, underscoring its vital role in Ghana's financial stability and international trade. The cocoa industry in Ghana sustains the livelihoods of around 800,000 farmers and countless other workers involved in its processing, transportation, and trade. Most of Ghana's cocoa is produced by small-scale farmers who cultivate it on family-owned farms. These farmers take great pride in their work, adhering to traditional methods that have been passed down through generations. The result is a crop known worldwide for its exceptional quality and unique flavor, making it a favorite in the production of premium chocolates and confectionery products. In addition to its significant export market, Ghanaian cocoa is also utilized locally, where it is processed into various finished goods, such as chocolate and cocoa powder. This dual-purpose use ensures that the cocoa industry touches all levels of Ghanaian society, from rural farming communities to urban centers focused on manufacturing and trade. Ghana's cocoa exports reach nearly every corner of the globe. Major importers include nations such as the United States, Canada, the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, Germany, Belgium, France, Spain, Japan, Thailand, China, India, Brazil, and South Africa. The widespread demand for Ghanaian cocoa underscores its international reputation for excellence. However, the industry is more than just an economic driver. It is deeply woven into the fabric of Ghanaian culture. Cocoa farming is seen as a legacy, with families dedicating themselves to ensuring the sustainability of their farms for future generations. While the industry thrives, challenges such as climate change, fluctuating global prices, and the need for modernization persist. Nevertheless, Ghana continues to work toward addressing these issues, ensuring that its cocoa industry remains a cornerstone of its identity and economy. Ghana boasts a vibrant culinary culture, celebrated for its rich and flavorful dishes that captivate both locals and visitors. The nation's cuisine reflects its diverse ethnic traditions and abundant natural resources, making food a central part of social gatherings and daily life. A journey through Ghanaian cuisine reveals a variety of dishes that are not only delicious, but also deeply rooted in history and culture. One standout dish is banku and tilapia, a favorite among Ghanaians and tourists alike. Banku, a staple food, is prepared by fermenting and cooking a mixture of cornmeal and cassava dough, resulting in a slightly sour and smooth texture. Paired with grilled tilapia seasoned with spices and herbs, this dish is often served with a side of spicy pepper sauce, creating a perfect balance of flavors. Another traditional delicacy is ito, also known as oto, a ceremonial dish often prepared during celebrations or rites of passage. Made from mashed yams or plantains, ito is enhanced with palm oil and garnished with boiled eggs. This hearty and nutrient-rich dish symbolizes prosperity and unity in many Ghanaian traditions. Contamire stew, often called palava sauce, is another iconic dish, made from tender cocoyam leaves, salted fish, and a blend of spices. Served alongside staples like boiled plantains, sweet potatoes, or yam, this dish offers a rich taste and a wealth of nutrients. Boiled plantains, a staple across the country, are considered the soul of this meal, providing a sweet contrast to the savory stew. For those seeking lighter fare, kelewel is a popular snack and side dish. Made from ripe plantains marinated in a blend of ginger, garlic, and chili, then deep-fried to golden perfection, kelewel is crispy, spicy, and bursting with flavor. It is a favorite street food in Accra and other cities, loved by locals and visitors alike. The dish known as red red is a Ghanaian classic, named for its vibrant color. Made from black-eyed peas stewed in palm oil with tomatoes and spices, it is often served with fried plantains. The combination of the sweet plantains and the rich, savory beans makes this dish a comforting and nutritious choice. Finally, the preparation of these dishes highlights Ghana's communal spirit, with meals often cooked and enjoyed together as a family or community. Ghanaian cuisine not only satisfies the palate, but also tells the story of its people, blending traditional ingredients with techniques passed down through generations. A visit to Ghana is incomplete without exploring its culinary treasures, which leave a lasting impression of warmth, culture, and hospitality. The Pan-African Historical Theatre Festival, widely known as Panafest, is a hallmark event in Ghana dedicated to celebrating African culture and heritage. Held biennially in July or August, Panafest is more than just a festival. It is a unifying cultural movement that resonates with the African diaspora and the continent alike. Originating in 1992, the festival was conceived to promote solidarity among African nations, commemorate their shared histories, and forge a collective identity. Panafest underscores the resilience and contributions of Africans worldwide, serving as a powerful reminder of the continent's strength and potential. The festival is a vibrant spectacle filled with an array of activities that blend tradition, art, and history. The centerpiece of Panafest is the parade of tribal chiefs and their consorts, who don elaborate ceremonial regalia, marching majestically onto the stage, accompanied by the thunderous rhythm of African drums and the euphoric cheers of the audience. This symbolic procession reflects the pride and cultural diversity of Ghana and Africa as a whole. Cultural performances form another highlight of the festival, featuring traditional dances, poetry recitations, storytelling, and music that draw from the deep well of African heritage. Skilled drummers and dancers captivate the audience with their dynamic performances, showcasing both physical agility and spiritual connection to their art. Preparations for Panafest begin well in advance, with meticulous planning to ensure every aspect of the event is infused with authenticity and cultural significance. Vibrant costumes, intricate choreography, and carefully rehearsed acts are all part of the festival's charm. Beyond the performances, Panafest provides a platform for intellectual engagement. Seminars, workshops, and discussions bring together scholars, leaders, and artists to delve into issues of Pan-Africanism, historical legacy, and pathways for future development. For visitors, the festival offers a rare opportunity to immerse themselves in Ghana's cultural richness. The festive atmosphere, marked by the beat of drums, colorful parades, and communal spirit, creates unforgettable memories for attendees from around the world. Panafest is not just a celebration of African culture. It is a profound act of remembrance, unity, and hope. It reinforces the bonds among Africans and the diaspora, while preserving the continent's heritage for future generations. For anyone seeking to experience the heartbeat of Africa, Panafest in Ghana is a must-attend event. Ghana's Akan people boast one of the most prominent and widespread matrilineal societies in Africa. In this traditional system, inheritance and lineage are traced through the maternal line, making it distinct from patriarchal customs common in many parts of the world. This approach highlights the deep respect and significance attached to women as bearers of familial continuity. Despite this matrilineal framework, men retain dominant leadership roles within the community. For example, in Akan royal succession, both the king and his sisters inherit royal status and wealth from their mother, but only a male, often the king, occupies the throne. Interestingly, the heir to the throne is not the king's son, but rather his sister's son. This practice underscores the importance of maternal lineage in ensuring the continuity of the royal bloodline, while maintaining male leadership within the hierarchy. The system operates on the principle that maternal ties are more definitive than paternal ones, as maternity is biologically evident. In this way, a woman's lineage carries the family's legacy, with her offspring regarded as the true bearers of her clan's identity and inheritance. Beyond royal succession, the matrilineal culture influences various aspects of Akan society, including property rights and social responsibilities. Land, for instance, is often passed down from mother to daughter, while important familial decisions involve consultation with matriarchs. This structure has helped sustain communal bonds and preserved the heritage of the Akan people for generations. However, while the system elevates the significance of women's roles, it is not without its complexities. Balancing matrilineal inheritance with male-dominated authority requires careful negotiation within families and communities. These dynamics make the Akan culture a fascinating study of gender, power, and tradition in African societies. The Akan's matrilineal society exemplifies how cultural practices can challenge conventional ideas of inheritance and power, while celebrating the unique contributions of women to familial and societal continuity. It is a testament to Ghana's rich cultural tapestry and its innovative approaches to leadership and heritage. In Ghana, the linguistic diversity is a defining feature of the country's cultural identity. Two of the most widely spoken languages are Twi and Dagbani. Twi, a dialect of the Akan language, is predominantly spoken by the Ashanti people in the southern and central regions of the country. This language holds significant cultural importance and is central to the everyday lives of millions of Ghanaians. Dagbani, on the other hand, is spoken mainly by the Dagomba people in the northern regions. Both languages have their own distinct grammar, vocabulary, and cultural nuances, making them essential to understanding the rich history and traditions of the respective ethnic groups. Ghana's languages are primarily passed down orally, a tradition that preserves the stories, folklore, and wisdom of previous generations. In rural areas, older generations still rely heavily on oral communication, keeping the language vibrant and authentic. However, with the advent of modernity, English has become the main language used in urban areas, educational institutions, and official government affairs, effectively bridging communication gaps across the country's many language groups. Today, English functions as a unifying tool in Ghana, allowing people from different linguistic backgrounds to communicate with each other. About half of Ghana's population speaks English, and it is one of the country's official languages. Despite Ghana being surrounded by French-speaking nations such as Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, and Togo, it is unique in that none of its immediate neighbors speak English as an official language. This linguistic contrast highlights Ghana's historical ties with English-speaking countries, especially the United Kingdom, which colonized the country until 1957. The linguistic landscape of Ghana is an example of how a country can preserve its indigenous languages and cultural identity while also embracing a global language, English, that fosters broader communication. In Ghanaian culture, particularly among the Akan people, the tradition of naming children based on the day of the week they are born holds deep significance. It is more than a mere formality. It is seen as a reflection of the child's destiny. Unlike in many cultures where names may be chosen randomly or from a list, names in this tradition are thoughtfully assigned, directly linked to the specific day a child enters the world. For example, if a child is born on a Saturday, the male child would be named Kwame, while the female child would be named Ama. These names symbolize qualities like reliability and strength. Similarly, a child born on a Sunday might be named Kwaku or Akosua, names that convey adaptability and charm. Each day of the week is associated with its own set of characteristics, and the name given reflects these traits, suggesting that each person is imbued with the essence of the day they were born. These names are not only poetic and meaningful, but they also form a vital connection to the individual's heritage. They evoke the wisdom of their ancestors and establish a spiritual bond with time itself, linking the individual to a long lineage of history, culture, and tradition. For example, the name Kofi, meaning born on Friday, is familiar to many through Kofi Annan, the former UN Secretary General, who brought this tradition to global prominence. However, the significance of these names goes beyond famous figures. They serve as important conversation starters, prompting questions like, "What day were you born?" This simple inquiry fosters a sense of camaraderie and connection, as people from different walks of life bond over shared traditions. Thus, the practice of naming based on birthdays is not just about identity. It's a cultural bridge, uniting people through their roots and shared customs, and helping them recognize the interconnectedness of all people, bound by time and tradition. We've just delved into the captivating and distinctive facts about Ghana, offering a glimpse into the rich culture, history, and traditions of this remarkable country. We hope this exploration has provided you with a deeper and more insightful perspective on what makes Ghana truly special. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like and share the video to help us continue bringing you more fascinating content. We look forward to sharing more with you in our next video.